Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm Far Gaming. And today we have for you the top 5 best classes part 2, or like, I don't know, remodeled. And for this we're doing the top 5 classes that I think are very good. So I'm going to jump right into this game, not gameplay because I'm not actually doing any gameplay, but jumping into the 5 best classes and why they are so good. Now these do not include DLC weapons. There is one class that does, but it's just a melee weapon, so it can replace by any, by the knife or any other melee weapon. So that's this class right here. I'm using the wrench, but it can't. I'm gonna actually prestige this real quick. But it can be, it can be like a knife or anything like that. So jumping right into the video, just a little preface real quick. If you guys are not, go follow my daily channel at Kaya220 for what I do in my daily life. And that should, I don't think I'm going to give it a link. I might give it a link. Check in the description, otherwise just go look for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for prefacing. And we're going to start off with the very first class. Now we're going to start from all the way over here to the bottom. Now the very first class would be the KN44. Now obviously you have it. And then I would not use an optic. Maybe you could replace maybe your grip for an optic, but I wouldn't. I like the optic anyways. So the first attachment is rapid fire, the second attachment is extended mag, and the third attachment is grip. Now I use rapid fire just because the fire rate is a little bit slower than I would like it. I know it's pretty good, but like as you can see right there, I just like to have it really fast, always. And extended mag just because I always seem to run out of bullets in a gunfight, so this really helps. And grip just because so you have no recoil at all. You can easily replace this with an optic, or if you want long barrel, whichever one you would like. I just prefer this, so it's easier to shoot people. Now the lethal, you can either replace, if you don't like lethals, replace it with an optic. I like this if you need to throw something into a tight space to like clear it out. I'd recommend doing this one, or a frag. Maybe if you like a C4, just anything that you can explode. And that's about it for the perk, not the lethal and tacticals. The first perk is Afterburner. I recommend this on all your classes just because I've died so many times without this equipped just because I ran out of thrusters. So that's one reason why I like it. Scavenger is because if you have a good life, you're going to need to pick up ammo. And hardwired, excuse me, I'm not feeling very good. Hardwired for just everything else. You know, if you need to go into a space and there's C4s and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These two things, Primary Gun 43 and Perk 2 Greed. And that's it for the first class. Now the second class is the Brecci. I did this one last time, but I'm just going to redo it anyways for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys is the same thing, no optic, because you don't need an optic for this gun. You rarely aim down the sights. Fast mags, extended mag, and rapid fire are the three ones. Fast mags, just because, well, you need to reload very fast with the shotgun, and extended mag because you're shooting a lot. Now, I prefer rapid fire just to make the rate of fire faster. You don't have to have this, you can replace it with anything else. Same with the lethal, I use a Semtex, or frag, or C4, or trip mine, etc. The first perk's Afterburner. I'm going to cover that pretty much all my classes, or scratch that on all my classes. My voice is cracking right now. And that's what you need for this class. Besides Scavenger, obviously the same reason. And I use Tracker for this one, just because I love this one for the shotgun, because with a shotgun you usually want to get behind people. You don't want to charge someone head on, mainly because it's a lot harder. So it's easier to find people with this because you can see their imprint. And Perk 2 Greed and Primary Gunfighter 3. Or 1 or 2, whichever one you prefer. Oh wait, I already did this one. Next class would be this one. You can be any melee weapon. Doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, that's pretty much just a melee weapon with any camo you would like put on there. A combat axe, 2 smokes, an afterburner, and ghost, hardwired, and blast suppressor. Now, the reason I use the combat axes first. The reason I use a combat axe is if someone's a little bit farther away and they're shooting a gun, I can throw this so I won't die right away, because if he has a gun and I can't get there, I can just throw a combat axe. Or if you're chasing someone and they're a little bit just out of reach, you can hit that at them. Next are the smoke screens, for obvious reasons, just to hide you if you need to go into a different place. You can just throw these down and get into that area. Next is Afterburner, obviously so you don't fall and die. Ghost is so, like, because usually if you're not camping with a melee weapon, I would hope. So this way they can't really see you, which is very helpful for sneaking around the map. Hardwired is an obvious reason. This way so you don't, you don't trigger anything. If you're trying to sneak up from someone and they have a trip mine, something like that, you don't trigger that. Next is the blast suppressor, which is, for obvious reasons, it makes it quiet so you can sneak up on people, and there's no mini-map signature when the thrusts jump. So, and obviously perk 1 greaves for that, that's about it. Moving on to the next class, the number 4 class, is this one right here, the Locust and KRM. This is a very good search and destroy class, as long as maybe a Nuketown class. First thing you need is a Locust with, you can choose either between replacing the ballistic CPU with maybe a thermal or a Varix. Never use Elo or Recon, I don't like those, unless maybe you're really good with that. But rapid fire just increase the rate of fire. The ballistic CPU, so just you can it reduces your weapon sway, that's really helpful. So if you do use a regular one, it's doesn't move at all. Next to the KRM, so obviously you're gonna have to run overkill. And all I need for this one is long barrel, just because it increases the range a little bit. Never ever run attachments on shotguns, except maybe the Argus. Next is a combat axe, just because if you're in close enough combat, if you're close quarters but not close enough, so you're in an area where you can't really shoot your sniper, because what if you're not very good with the sniper unless you're camping in some area? Don't use this. KRM, you can't shoot it because it's a little bit farther away. This is a good thing just to get up and throw it out. Next is a shot charge. If you are camping in a place with your Locust, you're gonna put it somewhere so it notifies you if someone's coming in. Most people don't run hardwired for some reason, but I seem to do in most of my classes if I have a slot. So Afterburner is obviously for reasons I just talked about, and hardwired for reasons I talked about. Just maybe if you're sliding in somewhere with your shotgun to clear out an area real quick, you don't get destroyed by these stuff. Now the final one is this one right here, the Kuda. And the reason I use this class, you can either choose between no sight or elo sight. I recommend elo sight or no sight at all. I like both of them, and you can replace that with maybe another trophy system, or maybe a perk 3. Now the first thing you need to do is to put the elo or no sight, and then rapid fire. Rapid fire just because I like to be able to go into an area and shoot a ton. Long barrel just increase range a little bit so you can shoot farther. A C4 is maybe to throw up into an area to clear it out real quick, or guards somewhere where you're trying to hide. Trophy system, if you're let's say you're on Nuketown and you're in that window, someone can easily throw a grenade up there, so it's good to have this up near you so it can deflect it. So Afterburner, for obvious reasons like I stated before, Scavenger, and Cold-Blooded. The reason I used Cold-Blooded is because, I don't know why, I seem to get every time I use this class, I get matched up against snipers. So it's good to not go up on the system or against AI score streaks. You can obviously replace this with Hardwired if you prefer it, or maybe Tracker. I just prefer Cold-Blooded on this class. I don't know why, I just do. And that is it for this class. Expect for perk 2 greed. So that is about it. That simply wraps it up for this video. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, hit the like button, subscribe. If you guys are not already, go hit the subscribe button on my other channel, Kaya220. It's where I post vlogs, challenges, and other stuff like that. It just got off the ground, so I'd really appreciate it if you would go hit the subscribe button on there. This is my very first video I've actually posted, a video, not a stream. So hope you guys like this video. I'm trying to be posting a lot more. Sorry, my voice, I can't speak today. I don't know why. My throat has been really rough lately. I can't speak. My mouth is always dry. So, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for all watching. I'm Far Gaming. Peace out.